I'm gonna have to cut out a hell of a lot.
You know what? Screw OBS. What? We can outwit you.
Okay.
Not SpongeBob, but definitely OBS.
Okay, so encoder overloaded, but we fixed it now.
This game has become too powerful for even computer kind. It does not look much better, though, does it?
Well, I mean, it looks better than the recording, because, like, the recording was wigging the frick out. It was not picking up frames that should have been able to be picked up.
Oh, I tell you what, actually, that does look quite a bit better over Discord. I'm happy with that. Ah!
I missed.
I will tell my grandchildren that he juked you, and that you did not miss. I will tell my grandchildren that you sneezed. I will tell my grandchildren that was a test. I will tell my grandchildren that that was definitely on target, but it just didn't work because SpongeBob is allergic to succeeding.
Alright, come on, man. Help.
When is his nap? Nope, this'll do it. Nice hit. He even made it super dramatic by falling to the ground. Like a skydiver who broke his parachute.
I will never ever go skydiving. You can't pay me enough. I already have a fear of heights.
I suppose it is a very specific experience of the wind rushing by your face. It's the same type of experience that you would get as a dog sticking his head out of a car window. So
I'd rather just do that.
It's not particularly special. I mean, considering the danger.
Now back to figuring out how to get this totem to the place it's supposed to go.
I much prefer talking about skydiving at this point because the totems have the tendency to hate you and everything you stand for.
Well, yes, but they also need to finish this.
Unless we don't. See, one of the questions that I had for you that I'm not sure we got to because of the encoder is, how many of the spatulas do we need?
I don't know.
Obviously, like the 100% recording, or we have recorded all of this game to this point. As much as some of that has been less than pleasurable for all parties involved. The amount of times that I had to touch myself during this game to feel anything is extremely high.
Ugh. Well, that's a sentence I didn't expect to be in a video.
SpongeBob! Anyway. Don't look into it. I prefer not. You don't imagine it in your head. Any of the imagery involved. Not now, or now. Or now. But oh yeah. Okay, I want to say that the 100% completion in this game, as much as that would be an achievement that we could rub in people's faces and definitely write to the Guinness Book of World Records about, I want to live to see next year, if possible. It's gone. That was a great attempt, and it definitely took a slower dive into the abyss just for you. And it's gone.
So basically, you're saying you'd rather kill yourself than finish this game in full.
I didn't say that out loud at all. No. But I will say that considering how.
What the fuck? What happened to the? Oh, I reset the wrong one.
It's a mistake all of us had made in some point in our lives. It happens.
Alright, fine. If you don't want to 100% this, then we don't have to. What is the amount of spatulas I need to actually finish this game?
That is something I will look up. That is a question that I like the sound of.
I guess I'll just do this. I guess I'll just finish this up in my own time like I did Black Mesa. I didn't record myself beating the Nihilanth in less than 4 minutes.
Right. You know what? If a game is fun and it's like, I want to experience more of this, I don't want this one to end. And the game tells you it doesn't, because we've actually included several benign, but also will keep you here in the game mini games where you just run around in circles. And you're like, yes, running around in circles is fun. I know this goes against like everything the achievement hunter stands for in particular, but do we know, is that guy in jail right now? He probably is, so we can ignore him.
Honestly, games like Hunt Down the Freeman would put someone in jail. And should have.
You're not wrong there. Okay. We haven't gone into it's the chum bucket, yes?
Yeah, the chum bucket is the final level. Should just call it the cum bucket at this point. Seeing as how you're edging yourself to get done already.
That was my nickname in middle school.
Okay, Rhett. That's Rhett's joke from Good Mythical War. Fuck, Patrick, why do you have to yeet it into infinity and beyond?
It's a platform! Oh, and he didn't live to see the day.
Great. Again.
75! We only need to get to 75. That's more than I was hoping. Eek. Oh!
I have 66.
Shit, cool. Okay, so we're down to the last 10 of our natural lives. Awesome. Loving it. Feeling better about existence.
How many are in the game in total?
Another question I will look up the answer to.
Because if it's more than 25, more than just 75, you know, like, if it's more than 100, then I might consider stopping. But if it's like just at 100, then we can definitely go back and do more.
Awesome. Do you want to guess the number of golden spatulas that are actually in this game?
100.
Do you want to make a wrong guess so I can tell you the right answer and feel better about myself?
175.
It's 100. I gotcha.
All right.
100.
So we can 100% this game.
Fuck. Okay. That's a thing.
I gave
okay.
you a reasonable number for keeping it in close. So no complaints there.
No complaints there. Yes. It is me, not gritting through my teeth for feigning happiness. Laughing. Laugh noises. I feel emotions. The right ones.
Murder me. If you want to murder me, just send me a poinsettia.
You make it so easy. No,
life.
give you the satisfaction.
Life makes it so. What satisfaction would I have from having a poinsettia in my house?
What I was trying to say, my thought on the matter is, if I was gonna take somebody out, I won't. Wink. The wink was sarcastic. I'm not sure that helps. I would do it Jack the Ripper style with the elaborate letter sending and definitely mocking the police in doing their jobs in any way whatsoever. Because I'm just if you don't do it with pizzazz, you don't do it. That's my motto.
So you're saying that you want to disembowel me?
Oh no, I didn't. Anyway,
you haven't yet.
SpongeBob. Okay, I tell you what, I've seen a bit of these multiple times. Kelp caverns, kelp cave. They're exactly the same thing.
Sorry, kelp cave.
Tomato, potato, carrot, enema. You know what? All the
carrot enema.
Don't go around suggesting good ideas that you don't want answers to.
Damn it!
Okay, this is at least the right spot. I see Barnacle Boy, his gross demeanor. We have done some of the things. Oh, I love this, IGN. Yes, we play a game that's almost entirely visual, and you include one picture per section. Thank you. This is great. You wonder why people have turned to videos to figure out how games operate, because...
Hang on, Steve.
Great work.
Thank you.
Love you. What are you supposed to say when someone sneezes?
Gesundheit, or bless you.
Keep it to yourself, man. That's one I haven't used in a while.
Or you could say,
blow it out your ass.
Or you could say, keep it in your antecubital fossa.
Gesundheit. Anyway.
You don't know what an antecubital fossa is, do you?
Is that the medical name for a nostril?
No, it's the medical term for the bend in your elbow.
That's a weenus.
No, a weenus is the bit of skin underneath your arm muscle.
You're touching it, aren't you?
Yeah, on camera, I'm showing you my weenus.
That's it! I'm calling the cop or police! Which is kind of ironic, because it sounds like I'm just saying police twice. The police!
Okay.
Dun, 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 dun. They didn't show up. Anyway.
But yeah, this part of your arm is called your antecubital fossa.
Bendy elbow bit. You know what? I think I just beat the doctors. Me 1, doctor 0.
Okay, now back to the discussing how to do this.
Okay, let's see what we have done. We got power crystal number 1. We returned to the bus stop and went to Patrick. We bounced up a vine and got power crystal number 2. Yeah, I saw you. That's where you keep going back to get the last tiki crystal. Sure.
Yeah.
Return to the bus stop and... Oh, okay, I'm broken record already. Bus stop, bus stop, bus stop, bus stop, bus stop. Respawn.
You sound like...
Pick it up and...
Go ahead.
Okay. You have continued to carry the right tiki into the cave. So, 2 thumbs up.
Bravo, bravissimo.
If I had a third, I would put it up as well. But, I haven't been touching myself right now. So, anyway. Respawn. Carry it with you into the cave tunnel. At the ledge. Toss it over onto the pedestal. And... Okay, checkpoint number 2. This is where you're looking out over... kind of like you're on a Hawaiian beach. No, wait, have we seen that yet? This doesn't look right.
We're at the point where there's 4 pillars.
You're damn straight. Okay. That makes this checkpoint number... We may still be at 2. Oh, crap.
I'll go count the ones we have already passed. Once I find them.
Remember I said when this was going to be super linear and not a big deal?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I do too.
Okay, so obviously this is checkpoint 1.
Agreed. Yep, we've been here.
And checkpoint 2 should be right in front of the robot that you have to sneak in front of.
Is that the Bizzbot? Or that's what it's listed here. It's Bizzbot.
There were 2 Bizzbot in this room. The ones that shoot lasers out of their eye socket.
Okay.
Oh wait, no, the Bizzbot would be the one that makes clouds and shoots lightning.
That works too. A name that does not match up with... Oh, yeah, the lightning. Never mind. Electricity. Buzz. Wrong answer. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's not a sound I normally hear unless I'm in electroconvulsive therapy.
Not even gonna question it.
Am I supposed to feel tingling after the fact?
No, everything's supposed to taste like blue.
I don't remember what blue is. I'm sure it's working. Anyway.
Okay.
For the throw... It's next to throw fruit.
Yeah, that's the... I've already been there. That's the thing. Here, I found a third tiki.
Head further into the tunnel where the stone tiki... Look for the throw through and use it to deflate the sleepy time robot. You did do that.
Yeah.
With it down, bounce up the vine to the high ledge where you can find power crystal number 3. You definitely did that.
And the
best part is that they list the caves by number.
Alright, so the next number is the cave that we're working on.
At the entrance to cave 2, head right to find giant steps. That's the one you're in!
Bingo.
But, okay. If you can hit it, this will open the way up to cave 4. Cave 2, to make things easier. On the pressure pad, turn up and drop down to a lower ledge where you can find a teleport box and lost sock number 6.
Got it.
Haha. You did?
Yes.
Oh.
That's the way. That's the way I keep using to switch back between SpongeBob and Patrick and come back up here without having to go the long way around.
You're supposed to. Head back down the steps and turn left to go back into the cave tunnels. Pick up the stone tiki here and head back onto the steps and throw it up each step until you get to the top. Once at the top, throw it onto the pedestal to raise the vine.
Okay, cool. Still doesn't explain how I get the tiki over there.
Head back to the steps and throw it up each step until you get to the top.
Oh, okay.
The thing you tried to do. It's fine. It's there.
You gotta carry a lot of stuff around.
Yes, Patrick, you do. Maybe if you learn some frickin' arm exercises once in a while, you'd be able to throw it in a way that made any sense. Have we done this one before?
No, but it just looks like it's a, it just looks like it's a shiny object. Crap. I hate autumn leaves. Why? Oh.
So shiny.
I know where the last crystal is, but the problem I'm having is with the previous room. Because I know there's another tiki hole that I have to put something in.
Something that was... Did you do a bunch of stuff to watch?
Did I do what?
A bunch of stuff that was really cool to watch.
Yeah.
Good. Discord just dropped.
I don't doubt that. Anyway, I got that power crystal. There's only one left, and I know where it is, but I cannot yet get to it because I have another tiki hole to put in.
Balance all the... Okay. Head to cave 3 and open the checkpoint. This is cave 3. Okay. Now comes a very complicated section in cave 2. Fuck you, game. Fuck all of this. With a broken spatula. The highest of which has a teeter-totter on top that gets you to a power crystal.
A power crystal and what? Joe? Hang on, guys. Hello? Jojo? Welcome back.
I would say that you missed something that was incredibly important and the key to solving this level, but the answer is no. Also, can you stream again? I think Discord has blocked me from witnessing what might actually be the end to this level. What? I can't believe it. Has Discord started to implement data limits? It literally doesn't allow me to do... I've never seen this screen before in my life. Stream failed to start. Sad face. What? Discord? It's your fault!
Patrick just made the face that that it was too... Let's just restart the call.
Okay. How's it going?
Let's see how this works. Can you see now?
Very well. Yeah.
Alright. So, complicated set of steps.
You got that part. So this explains that there's a teeter-totter at the top that gets you to a power crystal and a pedestal which raises a vine in Cave 3 that'll help you get to the level.
Yeah.
To get there, you'll need to utilize all 3 stone tikis in the level. Huh.
Of course, okay.
Start in the entrance to Cave 3 and jump up the ledges to your left to find a stone tiki.
Alright, we've already got one tiki in place, because I can't move that one without destroying all the ability to get up there. So there's one tiki.
Okay. And it tells us to head to Cave 2's exit.
Well, I mean, I'll just go ahead and get the other Tone's tiki that's already here.
That's not a... Yeah, that makes a lot of sense.
Hard as a rock. Headed
Okay. Right, because that one's useless. Okay.
Alright, I've got every stone tiki in the, I've got every stone tiki in the area. One's already where it has to be, so now that I've got the tikis, what do I do?
Take it into Cave 2, toss it over the ledge on your left, then carry it with you as you bounce up the columns and spring leaves on the 2 vines. Oh my gosh, okay. So, yep, this is gonna happen. And then this may end up...
I broke it.
I saw... Okay, Patrick said a swear. We're gonna forget that it happened. And our lives are back to where they were.
Our lives are full of endless fun.
The tone that you said it at seemed a little bit like you might have been lying. But I'm no lie detector.
I gotta kill Mr. Stormcloud again.
Gosh, if it were only that easy. You guys wouldn't have any problems in Texas. Everyone would just fire their guns into the sky and the clouds would dissipate. And it would be sunny days for the rest of your time.
I'm pretty sure there was one state down south that thought it would be a good idea to fire guns at a hurricane.
Do you want to guess the state now?
Florida.
It's Florida. Florida police warn people not to shoot their guns at Hurricane Irma.
Crap, I messed up. They also thought that a nuke would do pretty good, too.
Someone actually had to... I love this. Someone had to make a graphic for the Florida populace showing a sniper rifle firing into a very scientific diagram of a hurricane with the notification that bullets come back. Don't shoot. And that's Florida in a nutshell.
Mm-hmm. Florida man kidnaps 7 people and forces them to play Yahtzee for 36 hours.
I would say you came up with that on the spot, but I almost can guarantee that, yep, I found it, and it's not even old.
I may have gotten
27 people.
Okay, 27 people. And how long did they play Yahtzee for?
36 hours straight.
Why is my thumb so dry?
This man looks like Heat Miser. I cannot believe it. Can I add that to the song?
I mean, sure. We still gotta rewrite
I'm
the damn thing.
Mr. Heat Miser. Fucking play my game. Better throw those dice, bitch boy, or I'm gonna send you into the flame.
They call him Heat Miser. Whatever he touch starts to melt in his clutch. He's too much.
Bop, 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 bop. Anyway, now that we had that. Okay. This, you know what? Against my better judgment, part of me continues to say, me, for the love of God, you're letting the game win if you go out and you look at a video, any kind of video as to what's going on here. It's not supposed to confuse. This game is just supposed to be a walk in the park, a very damp, kelpy park, but a park nonetheless.
I'm sure children had to look this up back in the day.
At this point, I'm pretty sure those children are drug dealers. And they should be, to be frank. I found the scene. You're supposed to...
God, fuck you. I gotta go get another tiki.
I want to say, and I'm going to try to keep my tone as neutral as physically possible. If you get up to the top platform, and what is the first thought that comes to your mind as to how you're supposed to get it across?
Throw the tiki.
Okay, the first thought, that is one, and yes.
Okay, throw the tiki. How do I throw it all the way to the other side?
That will be an interesting quirk that we will...
Oh. Okay, now that's a vine I've already used.
This may be able to play out in a way that benefits all of us. If, and only if, why? You can get the tikis to hump. For some reason, the game, first priority, tiki humping. Awesome. Okay. Next priority, jumping to the top with one. Oh, isn't that awesome? While holding the tiki, how far can you creep over to the... No. If you keep creeping... Yeah. Yep, it was that spot.
So why did I need all 3 tikis in this room? I can just use a throw fruit.
And you probably should. So they can all witness the magic?
Maybe there's something in the next room that I need it for.
Come on back down.
I'm gonna have to start over, because that took too long.
Okay. Thank you. Okay. Up we go. You know what would have made this section fun? An elevator.
Yep. Well, that one's already done.
I really wish you could have blown up the submarine that lives in that lake, but no, it explodes on the
submarine.
Surface. Loch Ness Monster, Jacques Cousteau. I don't know who the hell's under there. We never really get to see. Oh.
I've already failed.
That was a neat backwards pass, despite you moving your arms forward. The game has decided that quarterback Patrick has forgotten basic arm movements.
You know what would have made this game more fun? Unlockable costumes. Oh, for God's sake, why can't I jump with a fucking throw fruit?
Because the camera defaults to the wrong position.
I've already failed. These throw fruits have...
kept you freaking glued to the wall! Game!
Sure gotta carry a lot of stuff around.
Patrick, you keep having to carry stuff because you always seem to drop it. And it goes in places where it's not supposed to.
What? Okay, that's it.
It's gone.
I'm taking the fucking tiki.
The world has denied you, Starveth.
Screw the throw fruit. I'm taking something that I can actually take.
Okay.
I can take my time with this.
You are absolutely correct. I'm pretty sure I've said it before. I have no idea how many people have played this game. I don't know their skill levels.
It was beloved enough that they made a remaster.
It is true. Yeah, this is a very delicate sequence. Perfect. That's it, isn't it? Why did you need 3 tikis? I ask you, despite the fact me seeing the walkthrough and describing that doesn't matter.
Maybe because throw fruit is harder to use. Finally.
Oh, I bet the last camper isn't even here. So
No, he's not. We already got the camper in this room. The last camper is on a previously unreachable area of the first area.
Do you remember the kid's social security number too? That is impressive. I will give a lot of kudos there.
254-98-7265.
The worst part is that probably is someone's... Okay, everybody. Okay, group huddle. Just in case. That was probably a real social security number. And here's what you do with it. You let it go. Somebody out there, probably named Jeff, has that social security number and would appreciate you not using it. If it's yours...
It's not mine. I'm not that dumb.
If it's somebody else watching this, we recommend that you call the government and tell them that you're going to Ecuador and you don't need it anymore. You don't need it. Or at least go to Ecuador, come back, and your new name is Geff. With a G. Everyone will like you more.
Oh boy. There!
What happened?
I gained the power to trim my nose hairs at super speed.
Did it make the noises?
Yeah.
Did anybody have to hear that out loud?
Well then, I need to return to the Mermalair and get back to work. But here, take this golden spatula and go
With
away.
pleasure, Barnacle Boy. Little do you
I'm
know.
always happy to lend my services to my favorite superhero. If you ever run into trouble again, let me know.
Yeah, sure, kid. Thanks. And goodbye.
I mean, I get the whole trope of like, yeah, your favorite celebrity actually thinks that you're a twerp and would prefer you never speak again. But is it part of the whole thing, like the SpongeBob universe? That are you okay? Yeah, you're fine. Is it just that adults are evil? Is that SpongeBob? In a nutshell?
That's actually more Codename Kids Next Door.
That's a good point. Yeah, SpongeBob doesn't really go into the age factor necessarily.
The only time they ever mentioned SpongeBob being a kid was like the Spongebob Squarepants movie.
That's a good point. I guess everyone just assumed.
I mean, he's at least old enough to drive.
Yeah,
Also,
but you know what the age... especially with like self-driving cars these days, in your lifetime, you're going to see a 3-year-old sitting at the front of a Tesla, and you're going to go, my God, I'm going to have to share the road with this man. And you're going to get in your Tesla, and you're going to read a book, and probably take a nap, and run into that kid's Tesla, and you're going to have a worst fight about car insurance you've ever had in your entire life.
Okay, so in actuality, SpongeBob's age is kind of canon because in the SpongeBob SquarePants movie, he mentions being employee for a consecutive number of months, and if you add up the number of months, it equals the fact that he's been working for the Krusty Krab for 30 years.
I feel cheated. That seems like a high number. I mean, we're talking about like 30-year-old kids. We have to go to like the Reddit's incel subreddit. I mean, for Pete's sakes.
Oh, SpongeBob's too innocent to be there. Also, the game's starting to run like shit again.
It feels early, but I did just witness SpongeBob lose half of his body inside the slightly sloped rock cliff, so maybe we are there.
Or it could just be the grass textures. I have no idea where this last kid is.
This game would have been a lot more fun in a bare white room.
Well, I mean, Patrick's stream was pretty fun.
That's an excellent point. You know how great you did at that level? It was awesome. Honestly, I'm surprised. You did get an achievement for that, right?
Something like that.
I sure hope so.
I literally am getting so few frames per second that I can't see what I'm doing.
Those frames weren't even in the actual game itself. What are the odds that you can actually go catch this kid? That water loaded wrong, didn't it?
It did.
Yeah, I was actually going to say, I don't blame you if you end up dying at any point, and wow, whoa, the game obliged.
Hello again, Mrs.
Good job so far, SpongeBob, but no time to rest now. Let's round these students, campers.
I'm not going to say it twice,
Okay,
but I'm going to say the words cave. It's a cave.
Did I get that one?
I know they don't do anything different, do they? You think they'd be pleased?
Oh, yep, the game's done.
Oh my god!
The game's done for the night.
That kid can take care of himself. We have learned that, and we are okay with it.
The game is definitely done for the night.
Okay, see you next time.
Okay, so thank y'all for watching this episode of SpongeBob SquarePants Battle for Bikini Bottom. If you liked it, leave us a like. If you're new around here, subscribe. Go check out Joe's channel. We'll see you next time.
Unless SpongeBob has been raptured.
Hi, I'm JFK from Clone High, and I am telling you to subscribe to the Geeky Skunk Gamer and his friends, Geo Joe 2000 and Luigi Fan 891.